Hi guys, welcome to the video. I'm a little bit nervous, so please bear with me, especially being on camera. I don't like it so much, but I'm sure we'll get there together. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I very much appreciate it. If at any time during the video the sound's not right or anything like that, just let me know, because I've got the chat up right in front of me and I can see what you guys are saying. So if you've got any questions, or if anything's not right, it doesn't sound right, Ryan the technician's here too, so he will fix everything. So yeah, just let me know if there's any problems. So what I thought I would show you tonight, because it has been requested a little bit, was the stuff that I decorated. Oh god, it's nearly a year ago now. It feels like so not that long ago, but it really has been. I've been a bit slack. I meant to do this video a really long time ago, so I'm gonna do, we'll see how much we get through, but I'll do the 6 months at the end of last year, and then I'll actually do another video somewhere along the way of the other, like the first 6 months of this year. So it will come along. So this is how I've been storing them now. You would have seen the last time I did this, it was actually living in a planner, but they actually got too big. So what I did was just made, this is just the same cover as it was before, and all I've done is, so that's just on that side, and then on the back I've actually used one of the dashboard protectors from my Planner Bay box, and then on the side all I've done is put these rings on it. These are just really big rings from, we bought them on eBay, but I tried to get them in a store and I really had issues with it, but they're really big. They've got enough here to cake, like this is nearly 18 months worth I think, of insert. So there's plenty of room here. Ryan's just passing me an empty one. So that's sort of what they look like. I don't know what they're called. I have a feeling they're called like split rings or something along those lines. Hi Sharon, how are you? I was typing before, but now I can't, so I'll just say hi. If you guys say anything to me, I'll just say it back. So I'll just use those to keep these in here. And if Ryan will pass me the other bit of the book, I'll show you the one that's only just a little bit started, so just the same sort of thing using the dashboard protectors, but obviously this one hasn't got as much in it, but you can see how much it can hold. Book rings, that could be it, Ash. They could be book rings. I'm not quite sure, I have no idea what they're called, but they're really good for this. So I'm going to skip over all the stuff that I've already showed you. I'll put a little bookmark in here, and this was the other really cool thing too, like the kikki.k planner bookmarks fit in here really nicely. So if I do want to use something to sort of signify where something is, these sit in and out really nicely. So I really love that. So this was going back to July 2016, so it feels like so long ago. And when I was looking at this afternoon, I was looking at it going, holy crap, look how much my life has changed. Like I don't play netball anymore, and I don't have dinner with grandma and granddad anymore. And it's kind of sad, I miss grandma and granddad. I don't go to the NEFL anymore. But, so instead of working at the game, I've now finally learnt how to click all the buttons. So yeah, it's kind of doing the opposite of what I used to do, but it's really cool. So this was a week using a really old kikki.k collection that I don't even remember where I bought it from. Actually, I think it was on Gumtree. Thank you, Ash. That's great. If you can put the link in the chat, that would be fantastic, and that way everybody can go and find them if they want to find them. Thank you so much for that, Ash. So yeah, this was a really old one. I love this collection though. It looks really cute with the balloons and stuff. But it was just, yeah, a really bright, colourful one. And then this one was using the pause range. I got really slack this week and didn't use my great moments. I had another set. This was the second set. I think this was a printable, if I remember correctly. I did put one of them in there, but I didn't use the other ones. Actually, this was the second version. I had another version that I used as well. So that was actually that wasn't the pause range. That was it was the pause range, or was it the precursor to the pause range? I don't quite remember. But anyway, we get the point. I still love these colours. They're just beautiful. Oh, I miss doing trivia on Friday nights. And then this was my dog week. I remember doing this week. It was fun. But yeah, that dog washi tape, I think I bought that from Harvey Norman. And then, yeah, having The first time I ever desecrated anything from the original cute book. That was traumatic. And then we had this gold one where I was counting down the days to New A. That's how I know how long ago this was, because I know I was in New A like 12 months ago. It's insane. Thank you, Shorty. That's true. I think it was the pause range. I think you're right. So yeah, these were the counting downs. This one was never my favourite week, but I loved the gold. I just didn't love the rose gold. I think I stuffed that up. This one was one of my absolute favourites. I love this one. So this is the Life is Sweet range, but I kind of jazzed it up with this silver, which I still love this washi tape. And yeah, 8 days till New A. Oh, wow. Can we go back? Ryan's shaking his head. Apparently we're not allowed to go back. And then this was the week we actually left. Also, draw winners of Planner Comp. Yes, I think I did that in there as well. But yeah, this was my travel week. I love this one. I think this one looks really, really cool. It was always one of my favourites. Very closely followed by this one. And what I was actually thinking when I was just about to make my week using my Planners Anonymous box was how much I wish I had that last year, because that would have been really good for New A. It would have been fantastic. But especially in my Facebook timeline, there's been a lot of things come up this week with my New A trip, photos I did and everything. It just brings back such good memories, and I just want to go back because it was so much fun. And then this was my Be Brave week. No, it wasn't. Was it Be Brave? I have to think about that for a second. The blue and the gold. Yeah, I know, Rose. Isn't it beautiful? I love these ones. Like, this was seriously one of my favourite washi tapes. But I don't get around to using it because it's just so, what's the word? It's so specific to an oceany kind of week that it doesn't really fit anywhere else. This wasn't Be Brave, this was Thrive, but it did have some bits from the Be Brave range in here with the butterflies and the birds, which I think is what kind of put me off there. But so pretty with the pink and the gold. It was one of my favourites. This actually I think was one of my favourites. I love this marble and I love the gold with it. I thought it looked great at the time, and I still love this washi tape to the point that I actually have a spare roll for when I run out of it, because I know I will regret it. This was using last year's cute range. That's how long ago it came out. It was never my favourite when it came out, but I think I did a really good job with this one. It actually looks okay. So it's not one of my favourite weeks we've ever done, but it was pretty good. I do love this one though. This one was using the Flow Paper Lovers book. I'm really apologising too. I say a lot when I'm doing this. It's a bit weird. It's alright, Ash. I'll look it up. I'll put the link in the video after I'm finished tonight. I'll put a link to where I actually bought them from. Kel, I got them on eBay. And like I just said, I'll put the link in the description box at the end of the video so you guys can go and find it. I didn't even think to do that before the video. I'm really sorry. So this was using the Flow Paper Lovers book. I think it was last year's. But I love the greens in this. I don't use green enough, and I think I should, because I really like green. So this one was using, what was it? It wasn't the sweet range. Yes, it was. It was the sweet range from, was it? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But this was so cute. I still love this collection. And I still love that these are some of the little printables that came with it actually, that I glued onto a paper clip so that it could sit in my planner. I just laminated it. And I still love that trick. I actually have done that a lot of times before. It's so cool. It was my grand final week. Oh my goodness. You have to let me know if you'd like me to do this again for grand final week this year. I still haven't decided how I'm going to celebrate that, but I will think of something. That actually brings me to a question. Yes, I did used to use 2 colours to write, Rose. I still do. I just kind of forget to. I get so caught up with doing the decorations, I forget to do the 2 colours. But I will start doing that again. How does that sound? So then you guys know I've been paying attention. But back to my question. I am thinking of doing a Game of Thrones week for the episode 7 of season 7 finale episode, which is in 2 weeks' time. Let me know if you'd like me to do that, because I'm still kind of iffing, because I know I did a Game of Thrones week last year and I didn't hate it, but it wasn't what I wanted. So if I am going to do it, I need to think about it. So if you want to see that, you've got to let me know tonight. Otherwise, I'll just do a navy blue week or something instead. Yeah, so that was grand final day. And then this was the first week without an envelope for a really long time. And it was using the absolutely spectacular Write Your Own Tomorrow range. I loved the blue of this. It was just, that navy is amazing. And I still look at the planner that came in this collection. All right, Ash, thank you. Yay! Someone else wanted me to do it. I was really worried someone didn't, like everyone was going to say no. I think I might have to. So this was using my favourite collection, I think, that came out last year, which is the beautiful navy blue. And I'm still jealous of everyone that got the planner with this collection because it was just gorgeous. But I just don't use the smaller ones. It's just, yeah, not my thing, unfortunately. So this was using the cute range. I had a big lot of stuff to do this week, so I made myself a little to-do note as well. This, though, was one of my favourite little tags that I did. I just think it looked really cute with the little elephant there. And that's the last time I used mushrooms. I will be doing a mushroom week very, very soon. That's on my list of things to do. So this was my Live Bright range week. I think I've done 3 or 4 now with Live Bright, but it's just such a versatile collection that I just love playing with it. And because I've been collecting so much of it, it kind of has, the amount of stuff I have has kind of, I have the paper pack from the UK Scribbly. Which one? Hold on, I'll go back, Ash. This one with the hearts, because I love these ones. I think I got this washi tape from, I think I got it from Kmart, if I'm right. It might be a Kmart thing here in Australia, but I really love this washi. It is actually one of my favourites. I really should get around to using it again. So what was I? I've got to stop doing this. I've got to stop looking at what you guys are saying instead of actually continuing on with my sentence. This is going to be very disjointed. But yes, I do have a lot of Live Bright stuff. It's kind of been something I've deliberately gone out and tried to find. So I do like to use it as much as I can. I still love this week. This was like my ocean week. Feels like so long since I've been underwater, guys. I'm starting to get a little bit dry, but the whales here is really cute. And if you've seen the video that I did on the new Cute Paper Lovers book, cute, sweet, cute. The Sweet Collection, or the Cute Collection, one of them, has whales and penguins in it. I'll link that video down below after the video as well, because it's a very cute collection. I really enjoy it. And I love here that I've got the AFL fixture release, because that's how crazy I am. So this is the Life is Sweet range. Still love it. Still one of my favourites. I don't like pink. Pink is... No, Ash, don't. Keep distracting. Please keep distracting. It's so much fun to be able to talk to you guys. This is the Life is Sweet range. I don't use pink very often, but when I do, I kind of tend to go all out. So I really love using pink. This was a challenge week. Someone challenged me to use orange, and I can't remember who. So I'm really, really sorry if whoever it was that challenged me is in the room right now. I didn't mean to forget. But someone challenged me to use orange, and I never use orange. So I went all out with this, and I really love the way actually it turned out. It's actually turned out to be one of my favourites. And then this was using the MAC Nutcracker collection bag that I got. I went shopping at MAC because I do that a lot. And I loved the bag and the colours so much that I decided to turn it into a planner week. Very rare that I do that. I don't tend to find things out in the real world and then decide that I want to turn them into a planner week. But this was one of the ones that was just so gorgeous, I couldn't resist it. Oh, this was when Vance Gap came out. Or was it when? No, it mustn't have been. It must have been a reimagining of it, because it couldn't have come out this late in the year. But it's so, so pretty. I still love this range so much. While I'm thinking of that, Sarah asked me during the week, a little while ago, I did, or it was a long time ago now actually, I did a favourites of Paper Lovers books. I actually think it was like 12 months ago, it's that long. And my favourite Paper Lovers books then was Mountains, Inspiration and Vance Gap, and she wanted to know if they were still my favourite Paper Lovers books. Yes, they are. The Mountains one is still my favourite by a long way. I'm just looking over at them right now. The Mountains is still my favourite. Vance Gap's still in there. The Inspiration one may have changed. I don't remember which one it was before. I think it was the original one. I think I can say that the one that came out at the start of this year has gone over the top, because that one's much prettier. I love the photos in that range. I think it's gorgeous. So that one's probably replaced the other inspiration one, and there's been so many of them I sometimes forget which one was which. So that one has probably overtaken that one. Sorry, trust me to do that when the camera's on me for the first time. So coming back in here, this was using the Why Not range. I never got too much of this, but it was seriously one of my favorites. I did love this idea when I did it at the time. It just didn't work quite so nicely, and you can see now it's been so long since I've used it. Basically, I tried to laminate it to make it like a whiteboard that I could write my to-do list on and then cut it off or rub it off. But unfortunately, it actually kind of stuck, so it didn't work the way I wanted it to. But can't always work the way you want it to. But I do love the pinks here. I think they're really pretty. This was my first Christmas week. I think last year I did all Christmas. I think that was my sort of all December was Christmas. I still love this card. I think I have 3 or 4 of them actually in my little collection down the bottom. But I do love this washi tape. This is from Kmart as well, and it's still one of my favorites. Absolutely adore it. And using stuff from the limited edition Paper Lovers book that came out at the end of last year as well. Oh, Ash, you make me feel bad because I'm going to kikki.k tomorrow. The new range should drop at my kikki.k tomorrow. This is the new Love Life collection, I think it's called. It should be dropping at my store tomorrow, which means I'm going to go and grab it tomorrow. And I'm giving Ryan the smallest amount of time ever to edit the video to get it up for you guys on Friday afternoon. But I always feel really guilty when I buy it because I know not everybody can, and I'm really lucky not only that we can afford to buy it, but that Ryan doesn't crack the craps every time I do it, because I do it a lot. It's one of those things that I'm so thankful that I get to do, is to buy the stuff, to buy everything kikki.k brings out basically, and be able to show you guys, because I think I get more joy out of your guys' excitement almost than I do out of mine. Like you guys know I get so excited. But I love seeing you guys react to my reaction. So it makes me so happy. So it kind of not makes me feel less guilty for spending all our money on kikki.k, but a little bit less guilty. Ryan's laughing. No, I just feel a little bit bad, Ash, just a little bit. Shorty, I am using the zipper planner. I will show you, actually, this is the deal I'll make. I will show you everything I've done in my next live video, which will be next month. And I think by then, it is basically set up the way I want it now. I'm actually looking at it right now because I've got all my notes in it. It is basically set up the way I want it, but it's still just a little bit not quite right. There's a couple of little tweaks. But I will show you, I'll do it next month. That'll be I'll write it in that planner to remind me that I'm going to be doing that. So this was the Christmas one. Holy crap, we're nearly at the end of this. This was my second Christmas one. This was using green. I love this one. I hate green. Don't hate green, dislike green. Green's not my favourite colour. But this particular collection, if you guys remember me showing you, I really liked the way this collection came out. And then we had a red Christmas week, because we all know kikki.k went bonkers with 2 different Christmas collections this year. The red was probably my favourite, if I'm a bit deadly honest. I think I liked the red more. I loved this card that was in here too. Like, it just so cool. But yeah, I can't wait to see kikki.k's Christmas collection. Yeah, Jade, yes, I definitely do enable. I'm a very bad enabler, but I love knowing that you guys love it, so it's not so bad. And this was the first week after Christmas. I did sort of have a bit of a argument. I remember when I did it, if I was going to continue the Christmas or if I was going to move away from it, because I did say I was going to have all Christmas for December. Sorry, my throat's getting a bit dry. But I did decide not to. I went with the cute one instead, which I still really love. So that's it. I'm kind of not sure if you guys want me to answer questions. If you want to chuck questions at me now, or I have the other half, like the first half of this year, if you guys want to see that now. So let me know what you'd like me to do. In the meantime, Sabine asked a question asking if Ryan could do a decoration week. and he's shaking his head vigorously. He doesn't think he could do it. I think he could, but he's of the opinion that that's not his thing. I think he would have more trouble actually talking to the camera. He's not the biggest talker there's ever been, but he thanks you very much. I also want to send out a massive shout out to Sandra. I know she's not watching right now because I know she can't, but Sandra's one of the nicest people that I have ever met, or met on the internet. I should take that back because I met Ryan on the internet. So nicest lady I've ever met on the internet. Ryan's laughing. She's so lovely, and she sends me little presents which I don't need them, but I so appreciate them. So Sandra, I wanted to say a massive thank you. I also wanted to say thank you on behalf of Ryan for sending him a birthday card. He was a little bit surprised, might have been the word. He's nodding. Yes, Faith, I agree. I wish I could get him to do one, but maybe I'll get him to pick it and then I'll do it or something like that. He's waving. Maybe I'll get him to sort of pick what I do. That might be a bit of a what's fiance do what? I have seen so many people do boyfriend does their voiceover on like makeup videos and stuff. Hi Dark Kitty, how are you? Perhaps we could do the voiceover. I don't know. We'll discuss this off camera and see if we can work out what we do. But yeah, back to Sandra. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to her for always having something nice to say and for sending me little presents. You so don't have to. But I appreciate it no end, especially my Essendon bag. So cool. Can we see Ryan on camera? You talk about him, would love to put the face to the name. That's up to him. He's shaking his head. He's really shy. It's actually very funny how completely opposite we are in most things. He's really shy and I'm really not, obviously. But he's a little bit shy. So maybe on the next one we can talk him into it. Maybe. So we're going to do Yes to Game of Thrones week. I will have that one done in a couple of weeks' time. I can tell you next week's video is going to be, like the Monday one is going to be the Planner Babe box, the Bling Bling box. So if you haven't seen my unboxing of that, see if you can have a look at it over the weekend because that will be Monday's video. Friday's video is going to be my haul, and I saw someone before, so I don't want to scroll up when I'm talking to you guys. Where did it go? Who said it? Oh, I can't find it. Oh, Rose did. Rose said it. About the hauls. So I will be doing a haul this week if I can get everything. Just a little thing too, I'm going to be even more of an enabler right now and tell you that kikki.k have 20% off everything in store if you spend over $50 and 30% off if you spend over $100. I was already planning on spending over $100, so yeah. Doesn't mean I can buy any more, just means we don't spend as much, which is I'm trying to be good. So I'm just really quickly going to scroll through here and see other things that I might have missed while I was trying to say all of what I was saying. What week? Someone said what week do... Whoops, too far up. Which planner do I use for everyday use? I always use, and I'll just grab it because it's off to the side here. I always use this one every single day. This is my baby. Oh, she needs to be cleaned. I've tried to get rid of this one. Sorry, I put it overhead. So many times. And I not get rid of, but to try and move out of my collection because I have, oh, pardon me, I apologise. I have so many planners now. One of these days I'll actually update that collection. But this one's just my favourite. I just adore it. I can't get away from it. I've never been able to. She's just my favourite. And just to sort of show you what I've got in here, because I always kind of flick straight through it. So I've just got a little shaker here that I made. I was just playing with my fuse tool, basically. And I just liked it, so it just stays in there. I still love this quote. This inspiration range is probably the favourite one that they've ever done. Hi Cohen, how you doing? I still love this bird. I love the fact that it's now laminated, so it's protected. And this was my first attempt with my fuse tool that I know I've shown you guys very basically. I wish I could I probably will go back and redo it because it's not quite perfect, but it is so cute. There we go, that's what Ryan looks like. There you go, I've got around it. So that's Ryan there, and that's my eldest nephew, and that's from Niue. That's my youngest nephew, won't be the youngest nephew for long. That's a very, very beautiful picture of where I not grew up, but where my grandparents lived and where I feel like I grew up. Jet when he was a little puppy, and dolphins from Niue, which is just one of my favourites. And the unicorn from the Unicorn Planner Bay box, which is still one of the best Planner Bay boxes they've ever had. Yes, Sarah is the Aldi mermaid. I do love that. She's just gorgeous. And Faith, a week that I don't use anything from kikki.k. Does it count when I use the Planner Bay box? Because I do not use anything from kikki.k there. And the same thing when I use the Planners Anonymous box. So I don't know. Do they count? I don't know if they count. Up to you. Let me know if that counts. Also in here, I just have a couple other little shakers that I was just playing with and basically just didn't take them out. So I was just playing with using different sort of, instead of using straight lines, using wavy lines. But then I love the way this one turned out so much that I actually really like having it in there. So I'll just sort of show you guys. So it's got a vellum sheet in there then with some sequins, which I think look really cool. Whoops. Come on. Always scared of getting my fingers caught. There we go. And then this one's been in my planner forever. Like, I reckon this was one of the first dashboards I ever made. Oh my god, I'm making up words. It was one of my favorites, and I've just adored it ever since. I've never wanted to get rid of it. And then just at the back, this is just so you guys know what I keep in the back here, because I definitely never show you this. This was just a page I made with my using my laminator. So this is all laminated, so it's protected. Got Vans caps on the back, and then I just sort of rotate the photos around. So like I said, I'm kind of missing being underwater right now, so I love having this one in here. I love my fuse tool too, Jade, except that's still my scar from my burn that I did, 4 weeks ago. She still hasn't quite healed, but Ryan has he's going to let me buy the mat with the protective pouch so that I don't do it again, because it was very, very silly of me. So also in here I just keep, this is where Ryan and I do our footy tips. Needless to say, I'm kicking his butt, but he happily continues to let me kick his butt, which I love. Faith, using a week using the Reject Shop collections. Yes, that is a really good one actually, because I buy them and I tend to forget to use them. So yes, I will put that. I'll write all your comments down afterwards, because I write down most of the things you guys say. I will put that in my ideas, and I will definitely do that soon. So then, just in one of the Ziploc ones, I just keep some mini post-it notes. These ones came in one of the Planner Bay boxes. I just like keeping them in there because they're just great for those sort of moments that I'm remembering things. I then just keep some little sticker cutouts in there as well, that when I'm sort of bored at work, I sit there and cut them out. Not that I'm ever bored at work. And then some other stickers at the back, and then I just keep some post-it notes in here as well. When I'm at work, I tend to use my big stack of post-it notes at work, but just when I'm sitting on the train, or if I'm just not at my desk or not anywhere where there's a post-it note, I tend to just grab hold of them, and I like keeping them in here. And then this was the other thing I made with my fuse tool. It's just a protector for my notepad. I just found they were getting really dirty and I was just wrecking them a lot. So yeah, I just think that one's really nice, and that's using, I think it's the Aldi paper, and then a card from the Reject Shop. And then the pen I've just been keeping in here recently is from the Planners Anonymous Seaside box. I just adore the colours in that, so I just tend to keep that one in there. Okay, a few more questions. What do I do for a living? So it's a very not confusing. So I love footy. You guys know that. I talk about football constantly. So I work with a company that does all the statistics. So I'm generally looking after people as opposed to statistics. But I do tend to do some of the capturing on the weekend. So I work with footy. It is my favourite thing other than planning. So that's what I do. He could do the decoration. Oh, thank you, Ryan. He's a genius. This is why I love him, because he can hear my voices going. Excuse me just for 1 second. He just got me a water. Thank you for coming, Shorty. I really do appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. I don't know if I'm anyone's inspiration, but I will have a look at your video during the week. I've got tomorrow off, so I'll have a look at it if it's up tomorrow. Rose, I'm really sad that the Ziplocs... Yes, I agree. I don't like the snap as much. I have a lot of trouble opening these. This one actually stays open because I have so much trouble opening it again. I was trying to do one the other day. I am really lucky, Jade. I am the luckiest person in the entire world that I get to do something I love so much. I'm very, very spoiled. Kmart week could be good too, Sarah. I've got lots of Kmart washi tape. Maybe, yeah. Kmart one is definitely something I could do. Oh, sorry. Now I'm burping because of the water. So yes, I'll put that on my list as well. Kmart week, reject shop week. I'm going to run out of weeks. That's the problem. I've got so many things to shove in there. They end up getting longer and longer. Like when I show you my YouTube planner, paperclip on the top of the snap. That's brilliant, Callie. I never would have thought of that. Thank you. Put a paperclip on top of it and slide it down. That's brilliant. Thank you. I think I'll be interested actually to find out, because the new, I know with the cute planner dashboard kit thing that they released, I know that one didn't have a zip lock on it. Like that one just had the snap lock. I'll be interested to see if the new Love Life one has a snap lock on it or not. So I'll let you know tomorrow or Friday. Stream skipped your comment on Ryan. It was way too late. You have to tell me what that means, Sabina. I'm not quite sure what you mean. I'm sorry you stream skipped though. That wasn't the point. I don't like that. So I'll have a look and see. But I do prefer the old zippy style. I think that's much more fun. Oh yes, I can, Rose. Hold on. I'm just grabbing a paper clip out of my drawer, which sorry is right next to the microphone. So Cohen, how much do I spend on planner supplies? More than is humanly necessary. Way more than is humanly necessary. I do try not... No, I don't. I don't try not to spend too much money. That's ridiculous. But Ryan is in charge of money, and when he tells me no, it actually means no, and I tend only to break that rule sometimes. He's laughing. So back to this, Rose. I'll show you what I mean, or what Callie means. So this is where I have trouble. Oh, this one's not so bad. So you could put a paper clip, and I'm just grabbing this heart one. So you just sort of put that there, and then you can just run it down here, which will zip lock it up. So that's absolutely perfect. Thank you, Callie. That's a brilliant idea. So I might actually have to keep that in there now for that exact reason. Do I buy stuff from AliExpress, Sarah? No, I don't. I keep meaning to, and I never get around to it. There's a washi tape set that I've wanted on there for ages. I will have another look in there. Maybe I could do something like that. Could do the recommendation. Maybe Ryan could. Maybe Ryan could do the voiceover one day. He's thinking about it. Sarah, you asked how Ryan and I are enjoying living in Melbourne. I love it. I think it's the best thing ever. I'm so happy. I get goosebumps still every single morning when I walk over the bridge to go to work and I can see the MCG from work. I also love the fact that I come in right next to Etihad Stadium. It just makes me happy. Does Ryan enjoy living in Melbourne? He's nodding. I think we miss Grandma. I think we miss Grandma and Granddad a lot. I miss scuba diving a lot. But yeah, it's the best thing I've ever done is move down here. So I'm extremely happy. Cohen says, if I want to get stuff from kikki.k, I have to go to London. Try online. I know that sounds a bit weird, but they do have a really good online store. I know that it works in England as well. If not, I would try eBay if you're really looking for something in particular. I don't know how far Liverpool is from London. How far is it, Ryan? Ryan lived in London for a while. 4 hours-ish. Yeah, I can understand how much of a pain in the ass that would be to go down there, but Cohen, it is a lot of fun when you get there, I promise. Dark Kitty, am I going to Melbourne Planner Markets? Yes, I am. I'm trying to organise, hopefully Ryan and I can actually film a video there. I meant to do it before the Brisbane Planner Markets at the start of the year, and I actually moved like the week beforehand, so it was unfortunate because I had all the permissions and everything to film the video, and it was just unfortunate that it didn't quite end up fitting into the plans, so I didn't get to do that. And then I'm sad again that I'm missing the next one because it looks amazing from everything I'm seeing online. But I am doing the Melbourne Planner Markets in November, October, whenever they are, October or November. I will be there with bells on. I'm deliberately taking I'm definitely going to take that off. Dark Kitty, yes, walking over the bridge. Yeah, Melbourne's just the most beautiful. I haven't been to a lot of cities, so I can't judge based on like London or Paris or anything. But as far as I'm concerned, Melbourne is the most beautiful city in the world. I just love it. It's not as cold and wet as people say. It is cold. There's only been 2 or 3 mornings that I've been really funny, Sarah. I knew what you were talking about. I don't know, I was just trying really hard not to giggle. Sorry. Spelling sucks. I do it all the time. It has been cold some mornings, but nowhere near as cold as I think I thought it was going to be. And it's definitely not been as wet. It has nowhere near been as wet as I thought it was going to be. So it's been really, really good. The only person I think that hasn't enjoyed it is Jet. He does not enjoy the fact that, well, he probably enjoys the fact that he can sleep inside more often because it's so darn cold. Especially considering he takes up my entire bed. You wake up and he's sort of all spread out, and Ryan and I are curled up in little balls at the top of the bed because he thinks it's his bed. He's wrong. But yeah, he does. I'm really glad you love the video, Ash. I'm actually really enjoying myself. I can't believe we've been talking for like 40 minutes. I can actually because my throat's starting to get a bit sore. So I guess if you guys want to ask any last couple of questions, we'll start kind of trying to wrap this up. If you guys have any requests of things you want to see on my channel, I know I do videos 3 times a week. I do try and chuck bonus ones in there as well. I would love to get to the point that I could post every day, but I think that's too much. Ryan's shaking his head vehemently right now. I would love to get to that point, but unfortunately I think with working full time that makes it a little bit hard. So I think we'll probably stay at 3 times a week for a while. Sabine says, do I have PO Box? No, I don't. If you want to send me a message on Facebook or something, I'll talk to you on there. We might be able to organise you if you want it for any particular reason. Please don't send me stuff. I have enough stuff, and I would so much rather send you guys stuff than you guys send me stuff. But yeah, send me a message on Facebook. We'll see I'll talk to you about that. Cohen, do I have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have a younger sister. I also have 2 stepsisters and a stepbrother. I don't see them as much as I would like to, or have as much to do with them as I would like to. But yes, I do have 1 younger sister. I have 2 nephews, and I have another niece or nephew. It'll be a nephew, please, on the way. I hope in 20 years time someone doesn't look at that and go, oh, you didn't want me. I was your niece and you didn't want me. I do. Boys. Ryan's laughing. I think I grew up with a little sister, and all I ever wanted was a brother. So I have always wanted a little boy for myself. And I think that I would, I like having the 2 boys around. I just like having the boys around. I think I should have been a boy sometimes, and I think that's what that is. Least favourite kikki.k collection it wasn't the foodies range. I didn't hate that. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I think my least favourite was the blue and bright yellow one. I don't even remember what it was called, but I really didn't like it. It was too bright, and I don't think that you can ever, especially it had navy blue in it, and you guys know how much I love navy blue, but the yellow was just far too much. Faith said, how many planners do I have? They're right in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. Ryan's going to show you. 9 and 10. Pardon me again. 10 planners. There is also 11 planners. Oh, and the sticker ones. Too many. Far too many. They all do have, actually they don't all have use. I've got my zipper one. I'll just really quickly go through what they're all used for. This one at the end is the old wellness planner. That one, yes, contrast. Well done, Marae. Well done. The one at the end here is the old wellness planner. Please excuse jet barking. That one's still got all my holiday stuff in it from when we went to Niue. That's how long I haven't used it for. But I love the colours and I can't get rid of it. The light mint one, thank you, Ryan. The light mint one was my first one that I ever bought, and I love it so much. Unfortunately, there's some discoloration in there, which I don't love, and so therefore I feel bad using it, but it is there and I do still use it occasionally. The rose gold one, we all know how many dramas I had with that, but that is my family history planner. The next one is the newest one to my collection, which is the lilac one. I was really lucky I found it on eBay for $30, couldn't turn it down, because it is gorgeous and I love it, and I'm still trying to work out what I'm going to use that one for. I have 2 of the pause planners. That's because one of them's actually defective, and kikki.k was so fantastic about it. They sent me one and let me keep the other one. Yes, Faith, I agree. It is far too many planners, but they are just so good. This one is my memory planner. I do a sort of a challenge on Instagram, on my private Instagram, to put a photo up every single day. But I like to have them in paper form as well. So I print them out once a week and stick them in here. And that's sort of just like my little memory keeper. And then these two are now my sticker planners. It's now expanded into 2, which is ridiculous, but they are there. And then over in the corner, if you guys have a look at my office tour video, I have 3 of the flutter planners, and they keep my stamps in them. So that's everything that lives over there. Yes, it's a lot of planners. I'm really, I feel guilty. I should not have this many planners, but they are gorgeous. And I will tell you right now, there is the Love Life run that is just coming out, and I love it. And it's going to take everything I have not to buy that one. Ryan's shaking his head at me again because I'm not allowed to have it. There's also the charging one. I don't know if you guys have seen this, and I want it seriously for no other reason than I'm just curious to see what it is. Or how it works. So I'm hoping to be able to have a look at that tomorrow when I go in store. Hopefully they've got it and I can have at least a little play with it. But it does look interesting. I just don't think... I think there's easier ways to do it. Sorry, itchy nose. Okay, I'm going back. I'm going through all the questions. The wellness planner. Oh, and the... Ryan's just pointing out my... What's it called? The So Lovely Zip Up Planner. I love that one, and that will be what I show you in my next live video. It's been really helpful having that with all of my YouTube stuff in it to just be able to do stuff on the train. It's been fantastic. Ryan's going through the cupboard to see if there are any more. There's not. There's only the other Aldi planner that I'm storing. Yeah, that's that one. There's just the Aldi one that I'm storing back there that I'm going to give away. I haven't decided yet when or where. Maybe when I get to 2,000 subscribers or something like that. That might be the time I do it. Stop going through all the cupboards. You're making noise. Cohen, I am going to do more live streams. I'm going to do these every single month. I'm going to do them on the 3rd Wednesday of the month, I think. So the next one, I'm just getting my calendar out. The next one will be on the 20th of September. So it will be the week before Grand Final week. Yes. So yeah, make sure you're tuned in then. I'll hype it up like crazy, like I did this one. But if you have anything else you want to see in that video, let me know. I'm going to wrap this up reasonably quickly now because I've just realised I've been talking for an hour nearly. All A5, yes. I do have one not A5, Sarah. It's my wallet, which even then I don't tend to use it so much. I find it really cumbersome to carry around in my handbag. But now that I've moved over to a backpack anyway. Actually, let me know if that's a video you guys would like to see. I see them on YouTube all the time, like a what's in my bag kind of thing, or what is my bag. If you'd like to see a video like that, I'll put that on my list and I'll make sure I film that for September. I do more lists, Dark Kitty, than you will ever know. I have thousands of lists. They all sit everywhere, and I love lists. Lists make me happy. 20th noted down. Thank you. Yay! I'm so glad you guys like this. It's been a lot of fun. Don't know how natural I am at them, Sarah, but I feel really comfortable talking to you guys. I don't feel like I'm hanging out with my friends. So it's been a lot of fun. So thank you very, very much to everybody for hanging out with me. I have to learn to look up at the camera because I tend to look straight at my computer screen and forget to look up at you guys. So I'm really sorry about that. I will answer one more question. Koa's just asked, why is my YouTube name Plum Mashable? So that came about when Ryan first suggested, because this was all Ryan's idea, and I remind him of that every single time he yells at me for spending too much money at kikki.k. Say, hey, this is all your idea, you forced this. I wanted something that wasn't, I didn't want to just be Ashley, because that's kind of boring. So I sort of went, okay, well, it's going to be about planning, so that's the PL. I did sort of think about for a while doing makeup stuff on my channel as well, because I do have an excessive amount of makeup. So that was where the UM or the MU, but I just flipped the lings around. And I just went with Mashable because it was going to be kind of all mashed together, and it has ash in it, which kind of is a bit funny, I guess, if a play on letters. So that was kind of what all that was. That was about me trying to be funny. There you go, that's my terribly messy makeup desk. If I had known you guys were going to be seeing that, I would have cleaned it before we started. But yeah, that's my incredible collection of makeup. You guys now know where all my money goes, basically. Thank God I work all the time. And Ryan works all the time. What are you doing now? He keeps moving the camera around. I don't know what he's doing. What about Traveler's Notebook? Sarah, I don't know. I don't sort of tend... WIMB. Sarah, what does WIMB mean? Lists, yes. Yes. Traveler's Notebooks, I like the idea, but I haven't quite understood yet what they're for. I don't know. I have to do a bit more investigating into Traveler's Notebooks, but I am interested in other kinds of planning, as in, I know I'm very settled with my horizontal kind of thing, but I kind of like the way these are, so I'm a bit hesitant, I guess, to kind of move over into other forms of planning. I don't want to confuse everybody, I guess. But I'm going to wrap this up now, because otherwise I could seriously sit here and chat with you all night. This has been a heap of fun. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for all your constant support. I'm not going to get all soppy right now, but thank you for your constant support of me. It means so much. If you ever have anything you'd like me to do, like I said, I'm going to do these videos once a month now, so you can hang out with me for an hour once a month. But sorry, you've just confused me. Ash, you said wedding planner and I went straight to it, because Ryan and I aren't engaged, and there is no great rush for that to happen. We own a house together and we have a dog. There is no rush for anything else. But that's constantly what I think that Aldi one that I've got hidden in my cupboard's going to be. One day it will be a wedding planner. It's just going to be there for a really long time. Faith, what time and date's the next one? Going to be on the 20th of September at 8 o'clock. If this time doesn't work for anyone, let me know in the comments down below, and I will maybe do it half an hour earlier, half an hour later. Bullet journals look great, Cohen. I think they're fantastic, but I'm not that clever. I'm not that creative. I don't think I can pull those off. I look at them on Instagram and I'm just blown away constantly by how talented people are. What's in my bag, Sarah? Thank you. I knew what you were saying, but it didn't quite click in my brain. But yeah, what was I saying? I gotta stop doing that. I'll get better at that before next month, guys, I promise. Wedding planners. Bullet planners. Thank you, Ryan. This is why he's here. I'm just not creative enough to do the bullet journal. It doesn't compute in my brain. I stick things in, I can't draw stuff. But like I said, I'm going to wrap this up now, because I know I've said that like 8 times. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me, guys. I will see you on Friday with my kikki.k haul, and then I will see you again on Monday with decorations. If you have anything you'd like me to do, leave me a comment down below. Find me on any of my social medias. You can always ask for anything you like, and I'll do everything I can to get up what you guys want to see. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you again really soon. Thanks a lot. Bye!